power to the mines is a critical component.
Yes.
If the mines don't have power, they may flood in
Yes.
certain instances.
Yes.
We've seen
Very dangerous
We've
situation.
seen the deadlock.
Yes.
Commonwealth Energy Corporation, ZESCO, and the
Yes.
bulk purchase agreement of April it's hit a deadlock.
Yes.
Now it's CEC, KCM. This puts about inconsistency for the investor. How do you invest when power agreements are not in place? But I'm asking this question, and I'll be very blunt, because we are aware now that through ZESCO, government doesn't want CEC to continue operating. They've invested heavily, millions of dollars into infrastructure on the Cobalt and so on. What we hear is that the fear is that there is a political insinuation of people in the opposition having shareholding in CEC. Let me ask you, Frank, do you in any way, HH, have share interest in Commonwealth Energy?
Costa. This is a tragedy of bad leadership. You don't shut prime television on one hand. On another, you say you want jobs. You're contradictory. You don't go for CEC just because it's a private company for which the PF politicians have no shares in. You don't go for it. You don't go for HH's businesses every day, talking against HH, sending taxi investigation after investigation. You're killing not HH. Let me be blunt today. HH will survive. But HH is interested. Whether you damage one farm of his, you damage this business, HH will survive. That's a fact. But you're not damaging HH. You are damaging employees of CEC, of Prime Television, open Prime Television. You are damaging the future of the children who are born out of those workers. You remove policemen in Sesheke, the good cops in Sesheke. You fire them, retire them in national interest, and leave the corrupt policemen who are supporting PF. And the right policemen who tried to bring law and order in Sesheke in the by-election, you remove them. One of them dies out of depression. Who has killed that policeman? It's a PF. CEC is the same, Costa. The issue of HH and shares here and there does not matter. I don't have shares in CEC. But you must also know that HH is not a fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. And I leave it there. I think you can understand what I'm implying. I'm not a fool. People have simple minds, and their eyes see one or two things, they start making noise. Remember what I told you here. I said, the culture I was brought in is that you must not talk too much. You must not send signals to people who may even damage you, because you must be truly stronger than what people see about you. People see someone driving a Range Rover, and they see HH driving, a Toyota Hilux, and they start making a comparison and start making a decision. It's the most, naked way of looking at things. Let me be polite. People value things differently. At my stage in life, Costa, I don't value a car. I have no value in that piece of metal. I would rather help an orphan to go to university. That's what I'm doing.